I'm Kim Varner. I'm an attorney here in Greenville. I want to talk to you about if you are pulled over and you're completely innocent and have done nothing wrong. If you're pulled over, one of the things you will notice, the officer will normally stay back behind your car for a momentary part of time. It could be 10 to 30 seconds. Normally what that officer is doing is he's checking with his computer in his car, running your license plate so that he has a little information about you. Be very much aware that one of the most dangerous things an officer can do is go on a domestic dispute call or approach a car at a traffic stop. So he's going to be a little bit on edge, or she may be a little bit on edge. Be mindful of that. As the officer approaches your car, what you will see is the officer will touch the back of your car. One of the reasons he does that is he leaves his fingerprint on your car just in case something happens. They will be able to identify the car. Also, normally they're going to leave the fingerprints, the trunk, to make sure the trunk is closed and no one comes up. It is best, the minute you are pulled over, first off, use your turn signal. Go to a safe spot, particularly if it's late at night. Slow your car down immediately. Either turn on your flashers. If you have a cell phone, call 911 and tell them there's an officer behind you, your location, and to please advise the officer you are driving to a safe location, particularly if you're a woman or it's late at night, you want to be in a safe area, so that the officer doesn't mistakenly think that you're trying to evade him. The minute your car is stopped, make sure your car is put in parked, engage your emergency brakes, turn on your dome light or your interior light so the officer can see the car, and put your hands up on the steering wheel so that he can see your hands. Some officers want you staying in the car and seeing your hands. But if the officer wants you to get out of the car or meet him halfway, he will ask you to exit the car. It is best, particularly if you're doing nothing wrong, roll the window down, turn off your radio, and try to remember many things these officers are observing. If you're nervous or scared, you can't help that, but explain to the officer you're not used to getting pulled over, you're nervous or scared. And I do not advise that you open your glove box, because if he sees you reaching before he stops you, he may think you're getting a weapon, which may again put him on extra guard and you may be treated differently. But when he asks for your license and registration, advise him that you're going to open your glove box or your console or where that's located, and ask his permission. If for any reason you have a weapon in your glove box or lawfully carried, advise the officer before you reach for that. Just politely tell him, "Officer, I have a weapon in the glove box. Do you want to open that, or do you have a problem with me opening it?" Again, comply with them, be respectful, and understand that your nervousness is something they also expect. Thank you.